You know that sound? The one that makes your stomach drop. It's the sound of running water when you know for a fact everything is turned off. Or maybe you spot that dark stain spreading on the ceiling. Ah, a plumbing emergency feels like an absolute nightmare. But here's the thing, staying calm and knowing what to do next can make all the difference. So let's walk through exactly how to handle it.
So picture this. It's the middle of the night, and you hear it. Drip, drip, drip. That sound just snaps you awake, right? Panic can set in so fast, but what you do in these first few seconds is absolutely critical. So let's break down where you should start when your plumbing decides to go rogue.
Okay, so the first step, it's actually pretty simple. It's all about recognition. A lot of the time, your house will actually give you little hints that something's wrong, long before a pipe actually bursts. You just have to know what to look for and what to listen for.
Think of these as your home's early warning system. That little damp spot under the sink that just never seems to dry up, that's not a minor thing, it's a huge red flag. Or if your shower suddenly has all the power of a gentle rain, that could be a hidden leak somewhere. And those weird gurgling or whistling sounds, that's your pipes literally crying out for help. You just can't afford to ignore these clues.
And look, here's the bottom line. Catching a tiny drip early on is the difference between a simple, pretty cheap fix and a total catastrophe that could cost you thousands in water damage repairs. Acting fast isn't just a good idea. It's always the smarter and, believe me, cheaper option.
Okay, so you've found the problem. Maybe it's a steady drip, maybe it's a full-on spray. Your first instinct might be to try and fix it, right? But hold on. Your number one job right now is not to fix it, it's to contain it. Damage control starts this very second.
These 3 steps, they are non-negotiable. First things first, you need to find your main water shutoff valve and crank it closed. That stops the flow right at the source. Next, grab every towel you own, get some buckets, and control the water that's already out. And this part is so important. If there is any water near electrical outlets or appliances, get to your breaker box and shut off the power. But only if you can get there without walking through water. Safety first, always.
So while you're managing the spill, think fast. What's on the floor? Electronics, family photo albums, important papers. Get all of that stuff up and move it to a high, dry spot. Think of it like a tactical retreat to save what's most important.
All right, deep breath. The water is off, the spill is under control. Now you're at a fork in the road. You've got to decide. Is this something you can handle with a wrench and a quick YouTube search, or is it time to bring in the experts?
Look, some things are totally fair game for a little DIY. Swapping out a shower head or cleaning out a clogged faucet aerator. You can probably handle that. But then you have the big leagues. Things like a sewer backup? No way. A burst pipe, or anything, and I mean anything, involving a gas line. That's pro territory. Trying to tackle those yourself can turn a really bad situation into an absolute disaster.
Honestly, here's the best rule of thumb I can give you. If you have even the slightest doubt in your mind, just don't. Make the call. A licensed plumber has the right tools, the experience, and the insurance to get the job done right. Trust me, it's the smartest move you can make when you're out of your element.
Okay, so you've called in the cavalry. A professional is on the way. But just because help is coming doesn't mean your job is over. Knowing how to work with them is going to make the whole process way smoother, more transparent, and a lot less stressful for you. So here's your checklist when the plumber arrives. 1. Always get a written estimate before they start the work. You don't want any surprises on the bill. 2. Ask about warranties on their work and the parts they use. A good plumber will always stand by their work. And 3. Keep records of everything, for your own files and just in case you need it for an insurance claim later.
And hey, don't be shy, ask them questions. A good pro should be able to walk you through what they're doing, explain why it's necessary, and give you a realistic idea of how long it's going to take. That communication is really the key to keeping your own stress levels down while they work.
Whew, okay, the crisis is averted. The repair is done. And it is so tempting to just breathe a huge sigh of relief and try to forget the whole thing ever happened, right? But wait, the real lesson from any emergency is learning how to prevent the next one. So let's talk about playing the long game.
This is all about playing offense instead of defense. You know, once a month, just grab a flashlight and take a quick look at the pipes under your sinks. Are they rusty? Is there any moisture? It takes 30 seconds. You could even put little water alarms in places like your basement. And if you live somewhere that gets cold, a frost-free faucet outside is a game changer.
And of course, having a plumber come by once a year for a checkup can spot problems you'd never see coming.
It all really boils down to this simple idea. A little bit of money and time spent on preventive care can save you from a massive, expensive, soul-crushing emergency down the road. It's a true investment, not just in your house, but in your own peace of mind.
So I'll leave you with this question, and be honest. Is your home really prepared for a plumbing challenge? Do you know, right now, exactly where your main water shutoff is? When was the last time you actually looked at your pipes? Taking a few minutes to get prepared today could seriously save you from a world of hurt tomorrow. Because when it comes to plumbing, being prepared isn't just a smart idea, it's everything.